Hey guys, so I know I said I was gonna vlog from after Christmas to New Year's Eve-ish, but change of plans. I was feeling blown out after Vlogmas, so I'm like, you know what? I want to start daily vlogging in the new year. So I took a break, a small little break, just a small break. I'll be back around like probably June 1st, June 2nd-ish. So I took a break from that, and so I could do daily vlogs without actually getting burned out when this 2020 comes in. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to do daily vlogs throughout like the entire time. But I don't have my planner with me, but I did plan out some stuff where we'll have every Saturday of the month. I'll try and make it a sit down video, and then the rest of the week daily vlogs, and I have schedules for like weeks I'm going to be uploading videos instead of vlogs, or maybe I'll vlog, I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, I have complete plans for next year that I hope goes super well. But for this video, I am doing what every YouTuber does on the 31st of December every single year, which is a recap. It's just basically looking back at how 2019 was, and I wrote down in a book stuff that I was going to discuss about in the 2019 discussions. I have questions. I have how I want my 2020 to go. So let's not prolong it. Let's get started. So number one that I have is the most important goal that I achieved in 2019. Okay, so for 2019, I did a lot of thinking. I couldn't really think of a lot of stuff that happened, but definitely one thing that I am very proud of, something I achieved in this past year, was figuring out where I want my YouTube channel to be, like what I want to do. And of course, I'm still figuring out. Obviously, I have plans for next year, but the fact that I did figure out exactly how I wanted my YouTube channel to be, like with vlogs and all that stuff, it's a pretty big achievement, and I'm thinking that was the best I could think of. So the second one is the biggest career accomplishment. It was biggest career accomplishment. I say career because obviously I'm going to say YouTube, and I put air quotes on career because that's not actually a career, and nothing else really happened. 2019 wasn't the best year, but so I'm just going to say YouTube for that. Like, my biggest career achievement has got to be YouTube, and basically, like I said before, I figured out how I want YouTube to be and all that stuff. So, and also I think 2019 was about the first or the second time I got an official paycheck. My biggest paycheck was this year, and that was because my Monty and my Felix video blew up, but still, it's an accomplishment that I absolutely love. Okay, so the third thing I have is a relationship accomplishment that happened in 2019. What are you doing? An accomplishment with relationships that I figured out in 2019 is definitely figuring out the real people from the fake people. So figuring out the real OGs in my life versus the fake, toxic, gotta push them out of my life type thing. And I'm still struggling with that, obviously, but the fact that 2019 was like a year that showed me the true intentions of some people, and just like hopefully 2020, or like at least the next decade, is better. But like, it happened, and it's just something that happened, and I'll probably get more on that later in the video. But let's go to the next question. Okay, so the big mistake I made and the lesson learned. The big mistake I made in 2019 is definitely trusting people way too much, way too quickly. I put all my trust into one bucket, into one basket, for them to just like dump it out, or just flush it down the toilet, or like whatever metaphor you want to use. And the lesson I learned from that is to just be careful who I got close to. Like, here is for you guys. Like, don't, if you're like me and you have trust issues, don't just automatically assume that you knew someone for like a long time and that you completely trust them, they're completely trustworthy. Don't do that, because you don't know what people are, you don't know who they are and stuff like that. And just, so yeah, definite lesson learner that happened in 2019 was that. Number 5, an obstacle or challenge that I overcame. My mental health. Big struggle, still struggle to this day. Obviously, anyone with mental illness knows that that is a struggle every single day, discovering your mental health, like the boundaries to your mental health. But the fact that I did discover it, like I got more comfortable, I got more, okay, it's this is how you handle it type thing, and just, yeah, my mental health basically. Okay, I have 20 questions. This is gonna be interesting video. Now, the 6th question is what I learned about me this year. Definitely in 2019, I knew this partially a little bit, but definitely in 2019, I realized how gullible I was, how easily manipulated that people could be for me. Like, let me change the words. I learned in 2019 that I can easily be manipulated. Definitely. I could easily be used. I feel like I knew a little bit of this before then, but like definitely 2019 it came out more, and it did affect me. Like a huge part of me was affected by this, but it did help me see that I am pretty gullible as a person and that I need to be stopped. And luckily I had my mom there to help me embrace that and show that and be like, hey, dude, stop. Chill. You need to do this to get away from this mindset. And just like, shout out to my mom. Number 7 is something I learned about others. Nobody is who they seem to be. Literally what I wrote in my book. So there's always like 2 sides to a person. There's 2 sides to a relationship, 2 sides to a friendship, 2 sides to a person, 2 sides to families. And so never trust the person or the thing you see in front of you. There's always 2 sides to that. There's always the good side and the bad side. Sometimes they just have the bad side. Sometimes they just have the good side. Sometimes they have both. And sometimes they put up the good side to hide the bad side. Or vice versa. You can put up a bad side to hide the good side. So definitely something I learned about others this year was the fact that nobody is how they seem. And that no matter what, something that they did isn't always going to be your fault, or it's not going to be your fault at all, and it's just who they are and what they're doing, and you should never be affected by that. The most fun I had all year was I wrote 4 things. So, my 21st birthday. That was pretty fun. I went to see my first mom taping. I went to, I think it was my first ever 5-star restaurant where you gotta dress up, all nice. And my mom basically treated me to a whole place in LA. And then Universal Hollywood Horror Nights, which I have a video on. I absolutely loved it. That was the weekend I met Lily Singh, because I was like, at her talk show, like, great day. And that was super fun. I absolutely love Universal Studios, and I love Hollywood Horror Nights so much, and so that made it to the list. And then seeing Mom TV show tapings. If you guys don't know, Mom is a TV show with Anna Faris and Allison Janney, and I absolutely love it. And my mom and I are obsessed with it. My mom is mainly obsessed with it, and we've seen, I think it was like, I've seen 4 tapings, my mom's seen 5, I don't remember the exact number, but yeah, that was on one. And my last thing on this list is summer of 2019. I know what you're thinking. Some people probably like who know me probably be like, why is that your favorite summer? If it's with this one person, but like, honestly, no matter what, I absolutely loved this past summer. It was super fun, and I absolutely enjoy it, and I enjoyed having it be what it was. Despite what happened afterwards, I do love the memories that came out of it. And yeah. And for my next one, best memory, I put summer 2019, because honestly, nothing much happened to me all year. So that was probably like the best thing that's happened, going to go to Washington and seeing an old friend's graduation, being there for her birthday, just having her come here for her birthday, and just like, I absolutely loved it. And then the biggest regret is also summer of 2019. Okay, so I know what you said. Now, I said I loved it, and there's not gonna be no tea share, no tea spill, no hate to this. If you guys know who I'm talking about, don't say I hate to her, don't do nothing to her. But because the reason it's my biggest regret has nothing to do with this person. Yes, this was our last memory together this past summer, but the reason it was my biggest regret is definitely not on this person. like I said, you guys, I'm not going to say who it is. I'm going to keep it anonymous, but I'm pretty sure, one, if you watch my videos in summer, you know who it is. So it's not on her at all. It's my biggest regret because I struggled with money definitely in 2019, and this was a big chunk of the struggle and everything, so I kind of wish none of that happened. Like, I do wish none of that happened. I do wish it just stayed small and just nothing happened. Stuff happened during the summer that just like, I just wish I could go back and be like, Melon, no, don't you dare go. You can't afford it, don't go. But honestly, despite all that, I know I said my biggest regret, but I still love the memory and the idea of me having done that. Especially, even if we're not friends anymore, especially being there for someone's graduation, being with someone for her birthday. Like in her video, she says she regretted not spending her 18th birthday with her mom. Like, kind of can see where she's at. If it was my 18th birthday, I would definitely want to spend with my mom. Like, I spent my 21st birthday with my mom. My mom took me to my first bar and all this stuff, and it was a great thing. And like, she said that like she regretted doing it because she didn't get to spend her birthday with her mom. And I'm like, I see exactly her point. Like, she should have like been like, dude, like, I mean, it was a surprise. Her birthday, I did not expect to happen. That I remember. She was the one I think who came up with that. But yeah, I do like. So next thing is number 11, the favorite show of the year. Okay, so I have two. One is Into the Effing Word. I know it's the F word, but I'm censoring it. Season 2 came out this year, I want to say, and I absolutely loved it. It was so amazing. It was so good. Into the Effing Word, I would watch constantly on a loop, especially season 1, but season 2 I like too. And then another one I just recently got into that's on Netflix called Nightmare Tenants, Slum Landlords, which gives me a little bit of how the UK is, and I can compare it to the US. It just shows me the differences between the two countries and how people live. Some similarities, but like with like eviction and all that stuff. Just like, I do recommend you guys go watch it if you haven't. And for favorite movie, I didn't know what to put for my favorite movie in 2019. So many movies came out, just I couldn't think of one. So there was one that, even if they didn't come out in 2019 per se, something I got more into for this year was comedy specials. So my favorite movie of 2019 is the comedian specials, especially the ones on Netflix. And then my next one is live performance that I enjoyed, theater and all that stuff. And definitely Fiddler on the Roof. This year was the first year I saw Fiddler on the Roof live. I think it was 2019. I want to say it was 2019. But it was the first time I ever saw Fiddler on the Roof live and the actual play and not just the movie. And just, I love the experience. I want to go to more so bad. I really want to go to Beetlejuice, but I think they're like taking it off the thing. I hope not. That's a good one. But yeah, I absolutely love Fiddler on the Roof and just like someone I enjoy spending time with. Okay, so my mom and I I'm always with her, but like I do love spending time with her. So like, as someone who doesn't have a father, I always like spending time with my parents. And then definitely Little B Mason, which she's another YouTuber. Old friend, we used to be friends. She shows on her channel anymore, but like if you look at my old videos, you can see that we used to be friends. And yeah, stuff happened, things happened. But yeah, I did like spending time with her this year. It was pretty fun. When we were together, we had the best time ever. One time I stood up for myself. 2019. Now my mom helped big time for this, because I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for my mom, I probably would have never done it. But definitely ending Bellin. Ending the drama, just stopping the drama altogether. Just be like, you know what? Stop. It's not worth your time. And basically, that's why I said my mom definitely helped. Because I'm pretty sure if it wasn't for my mom, I'm pretty sure the drama would have still been happening to this day. And just like, yeah, so. And then the number 15 is most common mental state of 2019, which was poor. I really hope 2020 gives me good or excellent, but definitely my most common mental state for this entire year was poor. So much shit happened in 2019 that I didn't have a good mental state. If I did have a good mental state, it didn't last long because it was going to go shit right after, or like the next day, or even later that night. And just, I hope in 2020, that is something I really want, is to have a good mental state, but honestly, I doubt it. And number 17 is the nicest thing someone did. Shout out to Libby Mason, but fly me out to Washington. When I didn't have the cash myself, her mom, her uncle, her, fly me out to Washington for a graduation for a birthday. Like, I'm pretty sure it was for her. That's probably why they did it, for their daughter or for their niece. But honestly, nicest thing that ever happened in 2019 was them flying me out. Even last summer 2018, flying me out to their house. Let me stay in their house. I'm grateful for that. No matter what, I'm grateful for that. That was like one of the nicest things that they could do, was actually fly me out, even knowing that I had no money. That, like, my mom would have canceled. My mom would have definitely canceled with me being broke, me having nothing. And even her mom was like, it's okay, she could come. And I know for 100% it was because of her daughter. Like, that's the only reason she probably did it, was because of her daughter. But, like, still, I am very thankful for that. No matter what, I will always be thankful for that, because that put in some great memories. Even if me and Little B ended 2019 and going to 2020, we're not friends anymore, I still have that memory. I still have the memory of meeting my first ever internet friend. And the fact that I actually got to meet an internet friend before that person just completely vanished off the face of the earth. Like, my first internet friends still technically are my friends, because they just vanished. They never ended nothing with me. And just like the fact that I've had so many internet friends just ghost me completely, but the fact that this person that I got to meet showed me that internet friends can actually be friends. Can actually meet, can actually be more than just online. So, very thankful for that. The next one is I traveled to in 2019, like where I traveled to in 2019. Compared to others, I'm not very happy with how many times I've traveled in 2019. I do want the new decade to change. I do want to try and start being more professional when it comes to traveling. Like, I want to like do video vlogs and like pictures and start stuff traveling. I just need the money to do it. Sponsors, come on, I'm kidding. But definitely Washington, LA was a big one. I went to Reno, and not much, like I said, not much happened. I could definitely wish that it was a bigger list, but still pretty a lot compared to some people. But okay, we have 2 more questions. Number 19, if I could go back to January 1st, 2019, what would I tell myself? Definitely, if I could go back, I would definitely tell myself to never get attached. Don't get too attached, and that some things are just never meant to be. I was talking to myself for August and later on. But yeah, if I could go back in time, I would 100% tell myself that some things are just never meant to be. Never get too attached to just one person or one thing or just something. Just stay distant. Just keep a little distance. Like, never go like this. Never just like, if something ends, don't blame yourself too much for it ending. And the last one, well, I have extra questions too, but the last one that I have planned out is the favorite song of 2019. Definitely Lose You to Love You. Lose You to Love Me by Selena Gomez, just because when that came out, it hit me so hard around the time it came out, and just so much happened. And I related to the lyrics, and just, it's still a song that I will play on repeat to this day. I absolutely love it. Plus, I love Selena Gomez. She's the best. The best album of 2019 is definitely Harry Styles' album. His second album, I absolutely love Fine Line. Okay, so now the extra questions. If you could look back at one memory, what would it be and why? Well, I always said the summer of 2019. I think I said that a lot. So I'm going to give that memory a break. I will look back at my 21st birthday, because honestly, it was a fun time. It was the first time I got to go see a taping of the show Mom. It's like the first time I ever got to see Alice and Janney and Anna Faris do their work and do their business and just do what they do best. And honestly, it was my first ever time in a 5-star fancy actual gotta get dressed up nice restaurant. And there was a celebrity at the restaurant I went to for my birthday. Even though I didn't know who the heck they were, but they were a big deal because the restaurant knew who they were. There was paparazzi outside the restaurant. It was a pretty cool experience. So yeah. And plus I turned 21. That's a big deal, somewhat. Something you're looking forward to in 2020. Expanding my YouTube. Hopefully traveling. But yeah, expanding my YouTube. Hopefully I could travel again because I absolutely miss traveling. Most worn clothing item of last year. Definitely sweats. Or just random t-shirts like my old Shane Dawson merch. But yeah, that and sweats. And my black jeans. I have a pair of black jeans that I've worn quite a lot. But definitely sweats. And my pajama pants. My PJ pants, definitely. The perk of going to college online and not at an actual campus is you get to wear PJs a lot. The next thing I put is describe 2019 in one word. Adventurous. A lot of stuff happened in 2019 altogether. So the one word I would describe it is adventurous. There was or adventure. Because it was just one wild ride. One wild adventure through the entire year. So much happened by not being a lot happening. Just still a lot of stuff happened. It was just one big giant adventure for this entire year. Next one is, what are you hoping more of in 2020? Can I say YouTube subscribers? Well, I did say it before. I'm hoping of traveling. That's kind of what I hope for more of in 2020 is to travel more. And yeah, travel more and money. I like having money. Money helps a lot. Money helps for the traveling too. What are you hoping of less of in 2020? Toxic people. I really hope that I won't get it. I really hope I don't get affected more by toxic people because that completely destroyed the end of my year. And I cannot afford to have that anymore. So yeah. Plus, I couldn't think of anything else, so that's the first thing that came to mind. And the last question I have for my 2019 memories is your New Year's resolution for 2020. That is easy. Dieting. As you guys know, I'm a big girl. See? Big. Big. I don't want to get up because I'm lazy, but I'm not, skinny. And, I know, it's not puff. You don't have to be skinny to be beautiful or anything like that, but, I personally hate it. I have severe body issues, so this I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest right there. So I think I said this in an earlier vlog around Vlogmas, but I do have plans for month-to-month updates for my little dieting. I do have plans for that, or at least I have planned it for month-to-month until I start seeing a difference, or I start feeling better about my body, and then I might stop it, but I'm not sure. But I do have plans to make a little monthly weight loss journey series on my channel where it's month to month I get one update at the beginning of the month. Just talking about how I feel and how my journey's going and but yeah, I feel like I gained a lot more weight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because that's this channel and I want you guys into my life basically. Well, not too much into my life, but I have been getting very insecure, since October, November-ish about my weight. So, starting on January 1st, New Year's, I wanted my resolution to be, make my weight loss journey happen. Get more comfortable, because I struggle with an eating disorder. I've had anorexia. I still struggle with that. I'm in, 6 years about recovery or so, and I literally have an app to point it down. It was 6 years, something months, something days, something weeks, something like that. It's 6 years. I'm in 6 years recovery from it. I absolutely do not want it to come back. Am I making sense? I think I made my point. Let's go to the 2020 questions. I have 8 questions to answer about the year 2020. So my first thing is, what do you hope happens in 2020? I figure myself out. Definitely. In 2020, I really hope I do figure myself out. I figure out what I want to do in life. I figure out myself YouTube-wise and all that stuff. And also, in 2020, I hope YouTube becomes like a thing. And by thing, I don't mean like a thing. I mean like a thing for me, like I put it into my daily life. I start vlogging better. I start making video schedules for the week. I start being more organized with my YouTube channel. Because you know how like I did weekly vlogs, but like before that, when I used to upload, I used to forget to upload during the day. Or I used to forget to film during the day. I hope in 2020 I can make it where I could set a schedule, set a time of the day where I could do YouTube. Like set up YouTube. So yeah, if that makes sense. Number 2, what do you want to see, explore, or discover? I want to explore Europe. I will not hesitate to say that. I do want to explore Europe. I want to go on more road trips. I want to fly more. I absolutely miss being in an airport. Especially since the last time I was in the airport was with something and I really want to delete that memory, so I want to make a new memory in the airport. But yeah. Number 3, who do you want to see more of? Shane Dawson. I want to see more of Shane Dawson. If you guys don't understand, he doesn't post much anymore. And I want to see more videos of him. I absolutely love his stuff. What? Also, I want to see... Ooh! I've got to say this, but what do I hope more in 2020? In 2020, I do hope that he advances his training a lot more. Well, he becomes more... He can be more full-time instead of part-time PA and just like... I do hope that in 2020, he'll be more advanced in his stuff and nothing comes in the way. Because Harley was almost a year before he had to be washed out and I had to get this boy. And just like, it kind of makes me scared because what if he has to be washed out? Because I can't afford more than one pet, so that would suck. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, he becomes more advanced in 2020 and that nothing happens and nothing fails. Also, he became part of this channel. We can't just get rid of him. We can't get rid of him. Okay, I lost where I was. Number 4, what skills do you want to master or learn? The skills I want to learn is continue learning about veterinary jobs and all that stuff. I forgot what it's called. Vet. Learning to be a veterinarian. I'm currently in school for an associate degree as a veterinary technician. And then I might do veterinary to go for my bachelor's, maybe. That would be in like 2021. But yeah, like I said, just figure myself out and see where I want to go and see if I want to stick to the path. Also YouTube. There's some skills to YouTube that I would love to learn, like how to make better videos and better editing. That seems pretty cool. Number 5, what personal quality do you want to strengthen? Being myself is a big one. Like not like, so I just made it sound like I'm like completely fake. What I mean by that is not letting my insecurities or my anxiety get in the way of me being able to just be myself. I want to be able to go out in public and even, like say I'm vlogging, I want to be able to throw my camera up and be like, hey guys, in the middle of a crowded place. And just be myself. What do you want to achieve career-wise? That's easy. This. YouTube. In 2020, I want to be... I'm saying this so many times and I'm pretty sure it's gonna make someone go, okay, we get it, you want to be a YouTuber, but like I absolutely love this. I hate working jobs where like I'm not the boss, and YouTube I am the boss, and I absolutely love this. And so I really hope that this channel takes off and that people actually like my content and I don't have to give it up because I absolutely adore this. And number 7, how do you want to remember 2020 when you look back in like 50 years? 2019 is the end of a decade. 2020 is the start of a decade. So say like when 2020, the decade for 2020 is ending, I want to look back and just remember it as the decade that launched me. That basically got me confident, got me to see where I wanted to go and just, well, because when this new decade ends, I'm going to be in my 30s. I'm going to be like 31, 32, and I'm going to be like, holy shit. I want to be able to look back at that time and be like, 2020 was the decade or the year that I made everything happen. Number 8 is the number one goal of 2020. Definitely having a successful weight loss journey. Not letting anything come my way to stop me on nothing, and not letting me just give up completely, like start it for like a month and just end it. Like, I want to have a successful weight loss journey. I want to be able to look back at 2020 and be able to say, holy crap. I want to be able to look at myself at the end of 2020, or even in the summer of 2020, most likely the end of 2020. Weight loss does not take that fast. Be able to be like, have 2020 about to end, me look at myself in the mirror and go, I love that. I absolutely love that. And just like being able to just have a journey. Like, that doesn't end in me having to change all of my ways. That doesn't end up me being just starving myself. I want to have a weight loss journey that is healthy dieting, healthy eating habits, and just something I can look back and don't regret. So yeah, that's my main goal 2020 for my weight. It's just basically have a weight loss journey where I do not regret it if I look back at it. So yeah, that's the end of this video. It is 7 at night, and I think my mom's coming home soon, so I probably wrap this video up. It is 7 p.m. on the 30th of December, and I forgot to vlog the video this yesterday. And I need this video by tomorrow, so... And also, I'm busy tomorrow. I'm gonna vlog tomorrow. I'm gonna vlog my New Year's Eve, put that up on New Year's, and then my first vlog of the decade will go up on the January 2nd. So yeah. I love you all so very much, and in 2020, you're going to see these usually every Saturday of the month. And sometimes I do have some plans where I have videos like this throughout the week, like every day for a week, or like a little bit of time, where videos like this will happen. I'm still trying to figure out if I do that, if I'm good with weekly vlog, daily vlog. But I do want to start daily vlogging. I absolutely love vlogging. And also, I'm just talking out of my ass right now. So we're going to end this video here. So, bye! I love you all so very much. Hope you have a very fantastic rest of the day.